Hey folks, in this video I want to cover tasks in FlowJo, and you'll find that tasks here are a lot more capable than your regular sort of task management systems. So your task list is over on your right hand side, and you can see if I was to click on tasks here in the menu, then it will just give you the full screen, so it gives you more room to work, but it's the same list. Now up the top you'll have some task filtering. And you can see at the moment I'm looking at due tasks and completed tasks that belong to me. Now I could filter on upcoming tasks as well, and that will give me things that are coming up later in the week or next week. And so you can toggle these on and off. Similarly, you could look at other people's tasks if you've got other team members in your office. To complete a task, you simply tick it off like so, and it will disappear down into the completed section. And normally you'll be working on other aspects of a client's file, so you can complete it in the client file. But let's just have a look at the different types of tasks. So this one here is a simple task where when I click on it, it's simply assigned to someone on a particular date. You can have repeating tasks, so I can turn it into a recurring event. And for example, I could say every week on certain days, then that's going to recur. But pretty much those simple tasks, I just set them and then complete them. Now, there's also tasks that can be associated with people or documents. So this one here for Marsha is associated with her. And when I click on it, instead of taking it into the task itself, it will take me to Marsha, and then I can see the task over here if I want to complete it. But I might do some work on making comments and so on. And then once I'm finished, I could complete the task. If I click on this other one here, which is booking flights, you'll see it's actually taking me into a document of Marsha's. And this one in particular is her trip. So when I click on that one, it takes me to this screen where I can work on the document. And this is a workflow. We'll cover these in more detail. Pretty much the way it works is that you do your work, you tick off the task when you complete. You can add a new one here. So if I add a comment here like this and then schedule it, then it becomes a task. So I can say schedule for today and save it, and then that will become another task. Also, you can have automatic scheduling. So we've got a special trigger set up here. And if I put a return date in here for, let's say, the 30th, then you'll see it will create a task automatically for the first to send a welcome home email to the client. So there's a bunch of different triggers that we can set up as you're completing your forms and so on, which will automatically either schedule tasks or add people to groups and those sort of things, send emails. That's the tasks that are associated with a document. And the great thing is, whether you complete it here or on the home screen, it's all synchronized. So when I tick that off, then it will disappear off my home screen and show as a completed task. You can see down the bottom. The next thing is just these little drop downs next to the task. This is just a quick way that you can reschedule. So you can say that one's due Wednesday, and it will just chuck it down there. You can also edit or delete from there as well. So that's a couple of rescheduling options. If you want to create a simple task from this screen, you can just either click on the plus button and fill in the details, click on save, and that will create the task like so. Or you can just type the task here and use your arrow keys. If I go forwards and backwards, you see I can change the date. So I can say that's due for Sunday and enter. That will schedule that one for Sunday. So that's a quick overview of tasks in FlowJo, and some of the more advanced workflow ones we'll cover in a future video. Thank you.